Welcome to this case study on Boeing's turbulent trajectory, a timeline of compounding crises, part of the Skilled MBA case study series. From January 2020 to September 2024, Boeing has faced repeated safety incidents, leadership shakeups, and regulatory scrutiny. In this session, we explore the factors that led to Boeing's credibility crisis, how its response strategies have impacted stakeholders, and what it will take to rebuild trust. Boeing's trajectory has affected a range of stakeholders. The leadership team is responsible for crisis management, operational safety, and stakeholder engagement. Regulatory bodies, including the FAA, oversee compliance and aircraft certification. Airlines and customers have faced safety concerns and delivery delays. Finally, Boeing's employees, especially engineers, have raised internal safety concerns, shaping the company's response. Boeing faces three primary challenges. First, its credibility crisis stems from years of operational failures that have eroded trust with regulators, customers, and the public. Second, its internal safety culture has come under scrutiny, as recurring incidents suggest systemic issues in prioritizing production over safety. Lastly, Boeing's leadership instability has hampered its ability to execute consistent crisis response and reform efforts. Multiple factors contribute to Boeing's challenges. The 737 MAX crisis led to prolonged recertification delays and investigations into design flaws. Production faults have been identified in multiple aircraft models. Whistleblower reports have surfaced, revealing internal concerns about safety practices. Meanwhile, public criticism and media scrutiny have intensified, questioning Boeing's governance and transparency. Despite its challenges, Boeing still possesses core strengths. It has a century-long legacy of aerospace innovation and engineering excellence. Its global presence and customer relationships provide stability. The Boeing brand, while tarnished, remains a recognized industry leader. Additionally, the company continues to benefit from deep technical expertise within its engineering teams. However, Boeing's weaknesses have compounded its crises. Cultural issues within the company have led to a prioritization of production targets over safety. Frequent executive turnover has resulted in inconsistent leadership. Operational failures, including quality control lapses, have damaged customer trust. Additionally, Boeing's communication strategy during crises has lacked transparency, further eroding stakeholder confidence. Boeing has several opportunities to rebuild its reputation. A cultural reset focused on engineering excellence can restore internal trust. Leading the industry in safety innovations can differentiate Boeing in the market. Finally, adopting transparent stakeholder engagement strategies can gradually rebuild confidence among customers, regulators, and investors. Boeing faces multiple external threats. Mounting legal liabilities from past crashes and safety incidents pose financial risks. Heightened FAA oversight introduces additional hurdles in aircraft certification. Market share losses to Airbus and other competitors put revenue streams at risk. Additionally, a talent exodus, particularly among engineers, threatens Boeing's long-term ability to innovate. Several root causes contributed to Boeing's cultural decline. A shift from an engineering-driven to a financial-driven focus created conflicts in decision-making. Intense pressure to meet production targets led to compromised safety standards. Employees who raised internal concerns were often ignored or silenced. The disconnect between leadership and frontline engineers exacerbated these issues, leading to repeated crises. Boeing's crisis management response has faced significant criticism. Initial reactions were often defensive and slow, focusing on damage control rather than accountability. The company's communication strategy prioritized shareholder reassurance over transparency with customers and regulators. While Boeing promised reforms, implementation was inconsistent and systemic changes remained insufficient. The compounding nature of crises has revealed deep flaws in long-term crisis management strategies. An analysis of Boeing's board composition reveals an imbalance that may have contributed to oversight failures. The board has been dominated by executives with financial expertise, with fewer members possessing aerospace and safety backgrounds. Strengthening governance structures with a greater focus on engineering and safety leadership could improve decision-making and crisis prevention. A comprehensive leadership reset could signal Boeing's commitment to change. This strategy includes a complete executive renewal, prioritizing leaders with aerospace and safety backgrounds. A restructuring of the board to include more technical and engineering expertise would improve oversight. Additionally, involving frontline employees in safety decision-making processes could ensure better alignment between leadership and operational realities. To rebuild confidence, Boeing must implement a robust safety system. This includes establishing independent oversight committees, anonymous internal reporting channels for safety concerns, and regular third-party safety audits. By reinforcing a safety-first culture, Boeing can regain trust with regulators and customers while mitigating future risks. Boeing must actively engage with key stakeholders to restore credibility. Regular forums with airlines can ensure transparency in safety and production timelines. A proactive regulatory partnership with the FAA and global agencies can demonstrate commitment to compliance. Lastly, structured channels for employees to raise concerns without fear of retaliation can help create a culture of accountability. Boeing's long-term recovery depends on 4 key strategic actions. First, a cultural transformation centered on engineering excellence and a safety-first mindset. Second, the implementation of comprehensive safety oversight and reporting mechanisms. Third, a commitment to transparent communication with customers, regulators, and the public. Finally, governance reforms that rebalance Boeing's leadership structure with technical and safety expertise. Thank you for exploring Boeing's turbulent trajectory, brought to you as part of the Skilled MBA case study series. This case study highlights the challenges of corporate trust recovery and the strategies required to rebuild credibility in a high-stakes industry.